Genesis 48. Jacob is about to die. Almost. Not quite. It turns out he has a few things left to do on his bucket list. Sometime later, Joseph was told, "Your father is ill." So he took his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, along with him. When Jacob was told, "Your son Joseph has come to you," Israel rallied his strength and sat up on the bed. I can't believe he's about to die and we still haven't settled on a single name. And don't make a 147-year-old man have to sit up. Just lean in. Let him stay put. Jacob said to Joseph, "God Almighty appeared to me at Luz in the land of Canaan, and there he blessed me and said to me, I am going to make you fruitful and increase your numbers. I will make you a community of peoples, and I will give this land as an everlasting possession to your descendants after you." I swear if this chapter is just rehashing everything that happened already, I am going to throw things at this camera. "Now then, your two sons born to you in Egypt before I came to you here will be reckoned as mine. Ephraim and Manasseh will be mine, just as Reuben and Simeon are mine. Any children born to you after them will be yours. In the territory they inherit, they will be reckoned under the names of their brothers. As I was returning from Paddan, to my sorrow, Rachel died in the land of Canaan while we were still on the way, a little distance from Ephrath. So I buried her there, beside the road to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem." Did Grandpa just take control of the grandkids? "These two are mine now. Your future sons are yours." That's not how genetics works. Or time. Or family trees. But okay, he's just saying, I'm going to treat these grandkids as if they were my own kids for the sake of my will. I'm adopting them at the last second. It's not exactly random though. Before Rachel died, she only had two kids, Joseph and Benjamin. Not as many as her sister Leah, and not as many as the Duggars. So to make up for the dozen kids she never had, Jezreel is telling his eldest son, "Gimme yours." When Israel saw the sons of Joseph, he asked, "Who are these?" "They're Ephraim and Manasseh. We just went over this." Oh boy, he's losing it fast. "They are the sons God has given me here," Joseph said to his father. Then Israel said, "Bring them to me, so I may bless them." Nothing good happens in the Bible when non-gods bless people. You would think Jacob, of all people, would know that, given his history of stealing blessings meant for other people. Now Israel's eyes were failing because of old age, and he could hardly see. So Joseph brought his sons close to him, and his father kissed them and embraced them. You know, when Jacob's father had weak eyes and his sons came near him, things didn't go well. I don't know why we're still doing this. Israel said to Joseph, "I never expected to see your face again, and now God has allowed me to see your children too." Aww, a touching moment. Don't worry, it won't last. Get ready for a game of biblical Twister. Then Joseph removed them from Israel's knees and bowed down with his face to the ground. And Joseph took both of them, Ephraim on his right toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh on his left toward Israel's right hand, and brought them close to him. But Israel reached out his right hand and put it on Ephraim's head, though he was the younger, and crossing his arms, he put his left hand on Manasseh's head, even though Manasseh was the firstborn. Okay, either the Bible needs better writers or some pictures, but this is insane. In general, Jacob is blessing the kids, but in the wrong order. The older kid, Manasseh in this case, is supposed to be getting the better blessing, but Jacob is giving it to the younger one, Ephraim, which is poetic in a way, I guess, because Jacob himself was a younger brother who got the better blessing. Then he blessed Joseph and said, "May the God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac walked faithfully, the God who has been my shepherd all my life to this day, the angel who has delivered me from all harm, may he bless these boys. May they be called by my name and the names of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and may they increase greatly on the earth." Oh, he's praying that God lets these boys get it on with everyone. Spread your seed, boys. And then because of the seed rule, don't forget to give 20% of it to Pharaoh. When Joseph saw his father placing his right hand on Ephraim's head, he was displeased. So he took hold of his father's hand to move it from Ephraim's head to Manasseh's head. Joseph said to him, "No, my father, this one is the firstborn. Put your right hand on his head." Joseph's trying to rewrite a biblical will in real time by moving around the hands of a dying 147-year-old man. But his father refused and said, "I know, my son, I know. He too will become a people, and he too will become great. Nevertheless, his younger brother will be greater than he, and his descendants will become a group of nations." He blessed them that day and said, "In your name will Israel pronounce this blessing. May God make you like Ephraim and Manasseh." So he put Ephraim ahead of Manasseh. How's that for some nearly last words? The older kid will be fine, but the younger will be more powerful. I know this because I see the future. Secondborns, man. They always stick together. It's official though. The younger kid will get the blessing, just like Jacob did when he was younger. But Jacob tricked his way into that blessing. Ephraim's getting the better deal, and he hasn't done anything. Lazy kids. Interesting thing about these brothers, though, they're the first brothers we've seen who aren't enemies. Cain and Abel, Jacob and Esau, they all had drama. Ephraim and Manasseh managed to avoid it, so far. Incidentally, when many Jewish people bless their kids on Shabbat or the Sabbath on Friday night, they say to their boys, "May you be like Ephraim and Manasseh." That happens today. It's a thing. For girls, they say, "May God make you like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah." They're basically following rules that were written in the Bible thousands of years ago. There's a connection there, and one crazy-ass backstory to it all. Then Israel said to Joseph, "I am about to die, but God will be with you and take you back to the land of your fathers. And to you I give one more ridge of land than to your brothers, the ridge I took from the Amorites with my sword and my bow." Just to make Joseph feel better about what he just did to his kids, Jezreel privately promises Joseph a little more land than his brothers, as if Joseph hasn't already gotten everything he ever wanted. The rich always get richer. It's not even Jacob's land. He admits he took it from the Amorites, but now he's acting like it's his to give away, like some biblical colonizer. At this point, you would think Jacob is done with blessing people. But no, we're about to get another chapter where the dying man causes chaos before he disappears. But given what Jezreel's sons did to Joseph when they were younger, I guess they deserve it.